Greetings, everyone. I've been running around various things and relating to Ukraine, so I'm gonna read some poems that have nothing to do with Ukraine that I've written over the years. A couple on sports. I was a basketball whore. I was a basketball whore. I played in the park. I played CYO ball. I played for an Episcopal church. I played in a league at the Jewish Y. I played intramural in college. I was the proverbial gym rat in college, playing between classes and often when I should have been in class. I went to Iona College. I really majored in basketball and Beachmont. The Beachmont is the bar across the street from the college. I played in leagues on Wall Street. I played in open leagues around Manhattan and the Bronx. I played in Westchester. I played in pickup for 2 hours most Sunday mornings. I grew up small and only grew late in college. I was a good ball player, then for a while a very good ball player, then a pretty good player, then a good player again, and finally an okay player when I finally stopped in my late 50s. Now I have regular cortisone shots in my hips and knees. I've had minor surgery in both knees and jelly pumped into them. No cartridge in my knees or ankles, arthritis all through my back, hips, knees, and ankles, and my right ankle brings a limp and constant pain. If the most recent shot in 24/7 brace don't work, then it's fusion replacement, not a happy scenario. My orthopedist, an old player himself, says it's all from basketball. But I'd only known then, back in my basketball days, what I know now, I wouldn't have changed a fucking thing. The cane, my father had a cane that he used after knee surgery for torn cartilage. I thought it was pretty cool. Entertainment on the television sometimes use walking sticks. I thought that was cool too. Over the years, I've acquired a number of hiking sticks and Irish shillelaghs, also very cool. I've had my own canes after 2 surgeries for torn meniscus. I never had to use them. But now I've been using one, a tall one, because of pains in a foot, a heel, and leg. It's used primarily on scales, hips, hills, and to lean on. I hate the goddamn thing. And then moving along, poetry became my new basketball. From the time I was 12 to over 60, basketball was the one constant in my life. It took me through changes in schools, aspirations, careers, marriages, parenthood, residence. I was small in high school, only grew too late in college to play. That didn't stop me though. But now I'm skipping something that was, and then I was done. I only consulted, taught, and wrote columns on technology for about 5 years. Then through a quirk, poetry entered my life, grabbed me by the throat and consumed me. Other than my wife and children became the number one thing in my life. In short, it became the new basketball of my mature life. But wait. Basketball gave me what's known medically as ARFURA, a really fucked up right ankle. No tendons or ligaments, arthritis, bone spurs that won't keep me out of the army, and caused a ruptured tendon in my leg. Additionally, I have had 2 minor knee operations, jelly pumped into both knees manually, arthritis in both hips. While it was all worth it, basketball has crippled my body. Will poetry do the same to my brain? And then two quick things. One, when I started submitting poetry, this was one thing, that submission. Dear editor, enclosed are a few poems which I sincerely hope you'll choose to publish in your fine journal. In the event that you choose not to do so, I hope that your regulars live in flames, orders of scrubbers die, and that you and your staff rot in hell. Respectfully submitted, John F. McMullen. And finally, from A to Z. I was an English major in college and had never seen a computer and no interest in ever seeing one. All I knew about them was that they helped Walter Cronkite make early calls on presidential elections. However, after a quirk of fate, they became an expertise and source of income for 50 years. A career that encompassed working as a program for the federal government, a Wall Street firm, directing all computer activities for 2 Wall Street firms, and as an executive assistant, managing computer installation for clients as an officer of 3 consulting firms, founded my own technology consulting firm with my wife, Barbara McMullen, writing approximately 2,500 columns, articles, and news stories about technology, all about a subject I knew nothing nor cared about until I got into it. I participated in an unbelievable flow of change as the public saw science fiction become reality. I was helping to make it happen, first working with large computer system mainframes, as a consultant introducing desktop systems, Apples and IBMs, to businesses, working with early communication software on the internet and writing a book about it, bringing the World Wide Web into homes and offices and watching the explosion, writing and teaching about it, going through the pandemic by working with people all over the world using Zoom from A to Z, from Apple to Zoom. Thank you for putting up with my stories.